Nighttime skies over Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. So stepping in, Eduardo Nunez, and we are set for baseball. All here this evening.
Second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Second, third
Here's
baseman,
Brock Holt now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Here's Steve Pearce now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Nunez is on his way home. And to score, the runner from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. So striding forward now, David Peralta. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Andrew Benitez.
Fielder, Andrew
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Brantley going back at the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Cubs, right fielder. Michael Brantley.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Left fielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Into the box, Scooter Gennett. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double. Here's Yonder Alonso. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline, and he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Mitch Moreland.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gennett moves over. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Catcher.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Nate Eovaldi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Digging in to try it again. Brock Holt trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Hey now. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. just missing here, 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Pierce. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone into the right field bleachers. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, he's got a high pitch count, and we're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Standing in, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, David
First offering
Peralta.
on its way. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Scope is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Settling in now, Maikel Franco. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Baseman, Maikel
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Peralta is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Catcher.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Batting 7th.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Justin Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Andrew Benitez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Andrew Benitez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Christian Vasquez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Hit in the air to center field. Jeanette sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Ozuna. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Jonathan Schoen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then
there's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the basket, and it's gone. Digging in now, Jose Quintana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's basically saying, here I am. I'm the man. I'm bringing it at you. That was the upper 90s fastball back to back. Basically saying, here it is. I dare you to hit it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Quintana is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Michael Brantley is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1 from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Ozuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short. Oh, a diving stop. How about that? Now to the plate, Nate Eovaldi. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Nate Eovaldi.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gennett has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gennett moves over. 2 down. Here's Brock Holt now. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch.
Alonso.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Striding in once again, Michael Franco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Peralta. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And they'll throw behind the runner to first. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Schwarber.
He's set. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Benitez moving to his left. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Now batting, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. Ready now, Jonathan Scope. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Here's Steve Pearce now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Steve Pearce.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jeanette is after it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, David Peralta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Standing in, Jose Quintana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ryan Flaherty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Ryan Flaherty.
Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready for another shot
center
now.
fielder,
Scooter Gennett. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Digging in and looking for more. Yonder Alonso. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moreland giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hard hit ball to second. Nunez comes up with it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Justin Wilson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another chance. Andrew Benitez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's in there for strike one. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Mitch Moreland. Now here it comes. Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Justin Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now here it comes. Bounce towards the mound. This is foul for the first strike. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Into the box now, Justin Wilson. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Albert Almora will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Out of play. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley. Kevin Jensen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45. Kevin
digging in
Jensen.
Once again, Nate Eovaldi, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Leading off for Boston, pitcher Nate Eovaldi.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot
batting,
now. Eduardo
second
Nunez,
baseman.
2 for 3
Eduardo
with a double on his
Nunez.
line so far.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
So striding
third
in,
baseman,
Brock Holt.
Brock
He enters this
Holt.
at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And that misses inside 1-0. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out here in the
Leading
bottom
off for
of
the
inning
Cubs.
number 7.
right fielder Michael Brantley.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Now batting, Marcell
left fielder,
Ozuna. Leadoff man
Marcell
on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Squared that one up just a little late. 1-2, here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Scooter Gennett. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Nunez on to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Steve Pierce. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. 8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. swing and a little blooper to center. Jeanette on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Lifted into center field. Jeanette waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, David Peralta. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Yonder Alonso. He singled earlier, making him 1-for-2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Third baseman number 13.
At the plate, Maikel Franco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for first offering on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
The batter
settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 62, Bobby Fournier.
Fly ball to straightaway left. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the 2nd out. Digging in, Justin Turner. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benitez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moreland around first on his way for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim left. And now after the 1-out double, time is called here as we'll get a pinch runner out there at second base. Carl Edwards Jr. enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Edwards Jr.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Oh, and he misses it. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The pitcher, number 62.
Standing in, Bobby Fournier. Rafael Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Rafael Davis.
Mike Montgomery enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Montgomery.
Dustin Pedroia will look to provide a little punch off the bench.
Number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Under it is Alonso, 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This one's down to third. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. Number 67 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 67.
Digging in, Jonathan Scope.
Leading off for the Cubs.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hard hit ball to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. 1 away.
Now
at the plate, Mike Montgomery.
Mike Montgomery.
Wilson Contreras will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Wilson Contreras.
This is in the air out to right. Peralta is under it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Nate Eovaldi. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Jose Quintana. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Alan Hansen the next to bat. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
San Francisco, second baseman. Alan Hansen.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Christian Yelich is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Ramos.
And that misses for ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Got him to go down swinging there. Wilson Ramos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Scott Schebler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder Michael Brantley.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Left fielder.
First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. No one out with a runner at second. Now a look and a throw back to second. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Brantley rounds third and is digging for the plate. A tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. Stepping in, Scooter Gennett carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Well, Matt, we got two aces on the mound. They've already each given up a run here early in the game. I tell you what, it's not what you expected, but I do know this. You got to get them early before they settle in. Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
3-0 now. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full. And there he goes towards second. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That in. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Number 9, Brandon.
Right there for strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. Back to first, and that'll take care of Longoria as well. It's a double play. Now batting, Brandon Crawford. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Back up to, oh no, that got him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. So digging in now, Dwight Smith. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Justin Turner.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. This is flared out towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Here's Yonder Alonso. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Settling in now, Kyle Hendricks. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Derek Holland. 9-1-2 due up.
Derek Holland.
Hit on the ground to short. Turner has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Hansen. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded by Jeanette. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Christian Yelich, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Ready with the 1-2. To short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Michael Brantley.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
But there to take a hit away is Longoria. Quick reactions at the hot corner for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Ball 2 now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Scooter Gennett becomes out number 2 this inning. To short, hit hard. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. And that brings up Scott Schebler. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Scott Schebler.
First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. A base hit in his first trip.
Brandon Belt.
First offering on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. A 1-0 delivery. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back to avoid the double play. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Striding in once again, Dwight Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Smith.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner's got it. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Justin Turner.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit softly on the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just a tick behind for a strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's Yonder Alonso looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is after it. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Derek Holland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Derek Holland.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
2-1. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting,
Alan Hansen the next to bat. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Jeanette is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So striding forward now, Kyle Hendricks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Hendricks.
Albert Almora will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Center fielder number
Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Hansen has it. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Hit hard back up the middle. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll. Mike Montgomery takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 38.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The next 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit out toward second. Toward second, Jeanette is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next. Ready once again, Evan Longoria. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Digging in once again, Brandon Crawford.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd. So the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Ready for another chance? Scooter Jeanette. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Scooter.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Up next for the
Riding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He was a ground out victim last time up. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So striding in, Dwight
leading off
Smith.
with the Giants. Left. Fielder
Stephen Dugan will pinch hit here, and he's the potential.
Number 12. Stephen Dugan.
A curveball that catches the inside corner, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Holland. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Nick Hundley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Carl Edwards Jr. takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Pablo Sandoval will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Ball 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Ground ball right side, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Giants,
Alan Hansen the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. In the dirt here. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ozuna going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The runner scores from second, and he's back into second here safely. So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open. Well, this isn't the inning he wanted to have. Bases loaded, you're already down 1, but you got to make sure you execute your pitch, because if not, they can blow this game totally out of reach.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. From the stretch. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Brantley is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Third baseman, Evan
digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. In there, strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. Will Smith comes on to pitch from the bullpen now.
Number 13.
Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit back toward the mound. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jonathan Scope.
First pitch of the at-bat. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Just a bit low, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Full count, here it comes. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's Yonder Alonso.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Getting a few steps off a second there, now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So digging in now, Carl Edwards Jr. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first.
Wilson now pitching for San Francisco. Number 41.
And it looks now like a right. Right-handers getting hot in the Giants bullpen. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch outside. The throw. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Michael Brantley.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Melanson's ready. 0-1 on its way. Popped up. Crawford is there for it. And that retires the side. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. I'll look to be right on that one, but he swings through it. It's 2-1. And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now another 2-2. Another one sent foul.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Dugan. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. This is on the ground over to first. Alonso is there, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Standing in, Mark Melanson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th. Chris Coughlin will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Hunter Strickland is into the ball game now as he'll make his ready now. Chris Bryant.
Strickland.
Mike Franco will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Lays off 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is lifted in the air out to right. Schebler on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Alan Henson will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Fouled back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. In is Christian Yelich. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The 0-2 delivery. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Wilson
at the plate, Wilson Ramos. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Steve Cishek takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire. And now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The 0-2 home. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He'll be the one to greet the closer, Hunter Strickland. Here's the pitch.
Justin Turner.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Your winner in this one would be Derek Holland if the current result holds true. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Another 1-2 delivery. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at Tony Watson.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 33.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Pitch on the way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Longoria's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Jonathan Scope. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Our final line score tonight,